What's up, guys? It's your boy Aloe, and we're back with another banger, guys. Today we're doing the All-Star Tower Defense updated 6-star tier list since Ayo. We have a new 6 stars, guys. We got Madara and Bright Reaper. So we're going to see how good they are. So let's get started from the top, guys. First off, we have your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, guys. We got Blackbeard 6-star. He is pretty much meta for every single game mode, guys. I'm pretty sure he might even be meta for air mode. Like, he's that crazy OP, guys. So, definitely S tier unit right there, guys. We are going to add one more tier, guys. Add a row below. We are going to add a D tier. Alright, perfect. Sheesh. C, D. Because we're going to keep this crispy, guys. Alright, here we go. Alright, next up, guys, we got Kaido. I'm going to put Kaido here in the D tier, guys. Kaido is a decent unit. However, Kaido is nothing special. He does have a blessing, which makes him epic, but his stats are not crazy out of this world. He does hit airs. He's a hybrid unit, which is nice. And he's really cheap for what he is, but I just don't feel like he's hitting on the same level as the other 6 stars. Next up, guys, we have Rengoku. I'm going to drop Rengoku here in the D tier as well, boys, because Rengoku is good for Challenge 1, but he's not really that good. There are 5 stars that are better than him for Challenge 1, so for that reason alone, guys, we cannot bump him up the list. Next up, guys, we have Golden Frieza, man. Golden Frieza might be getting a buff, guys. Madal did have a leak. I might make a video on it. Maybe. We'll see. Depends on how desperate for content I get, but yes, he may be getting one, so that is pretty good right there, boys. So look for a Golden Frieza buff, guys. Next up, guys, we have Kirito. I'm going to put Kirito slightly above the D tier, guys, mainly because he did get a buff like a month ago, which makes him better than a lot of units. But the thing is, guys, his damage is still very, very low compared to like every other 6-star in the game. So for that reason, guys, we got to drop him there in the C tier. Next up, guys, we have Ichigo Dark, who is meta for air mode, infinite mode, pretty much all the modes. He is better than Blackbeard for most cases, but his SBA is kind of high. I think he has like an 11 SBA compared to Blackbeard's 8. So that kind of makes him not as good, and his range is not also as cracked, and it does require him to use an orb. Because with Blackbeard, you can give him the blue eye orb maybe if you want to. So for that reason, guys, I am putting him in the S tier, but I do recommend getting Blackbeard as well. Next up, guys, we have Jotaro. I'm going to put Jotaro here in the, I'm going to put Jotaro here in the D tier, guys. He does have slight usage. He's probably actually better DPS than those guys. He does have slight usage thanks to his time stop for story mode, but I just feel like you might as well use any other unit that has like a freeze effect, like a Merlin or a Rukia or a Todoroki. So I kind of feel like he's not that valuable, but he does have a time stop that is fairly cheap, so maybe you want him. Next up, guys, we got your boy, Minato. Yeah, frick no, guys. Heck no on Minato, guys. Come on, man. Even with the Beast Rage Orb, he is no cap still. Even with the orb, guys. No cap, still worse than a ton of 4 stars. You do not want to get this guy right here, man. Hard freaking pass, guys. Next up, we have Luffy, guys. I'm not going to put Luffy in the S tier, even though he is very, very good for dungeon mode, story mode, etc., because he's not really in the infinite meta right now. He might be meta for air mode, but I don't really think so. He is a very, very good unit, though. I do recommend everybody get him, especially if you want to be able to beat the last map and to unlock World 2 in All-Star Tower Defense. Next up, guys, we got Giorno. I'm going to put him in the S tier as well, boys. Actually, I'm going to make another tier, guys. We're going to make it the, yeah, we'll leave it there for now. He is going to be S tier, guys, because, of course, he has that time stop ability, and he is required for reaching the leaderboards. So if you want to reach any leaderboard, you need him. So definitely get him, guys. And he's actually, guys, he's actually clutch for story and challenge 1 as well, boys. Very, very useful for that. Highly, highly, highly recommended. All right, next up, guys, we have Goku God. I know I might get some slack for this one. Why is he worse than Kirito? Guess what, guys? He may be getting an orb soon. You guys saw the leak. So, if he gets an orb, guys, he will be bumped up above of Kirito. But because of Kirito's buff, I'm just sorry. Kirito's DPS way outdoes Goku's right now. So, I'm sorry, guys. Kirito does have a slight edge over Goku right now. Next up, guys, we have the Path. I'm going to drop the Path here in the D tier. He is an okay unit, guys, but, guys, there's a big but. Just don't waste your gems on the orb, man. He's outdated, guys. Honestly, nobody should get this unit. But he is still better than Frieza and he is still better than Minato. I'm going to drop in the D tier. Same with Whitebeard, 6-star, guys. Definitely a hard pass. Skip this unit, guys. Rukia, I'm going to give Rukia the slight edge over the D tier because she is actually usable, especially with her freeze. I know I like to use her on late story mode. So she does have some usage in the game, so I am going to bump her up above the D tier units. Next up, guys, we have Gilgamesh. I'm going to drop Gilgamesh in the B tier, guys. He is very good for damage farming, but that's about it. And I can't move him up to the A or the S tier because they're just better units, guys, for damage farming than him. So it is what it is, guys. Next up, guys, we got Kakashi. I'm going to also drop Kakashi in the A tier as well, guys. He is meta for Challenge 3, which you do need for an S tier unit, and he's meta for Dungeon, so he is a very good unit overall, guys, but I just don't think he goes in the S tier because he's not really useful for the leaderboards people use, except maybe Elemental mode. But yeah, he's just not quite it yet, guys, especially if you want to get those leaderboard units. Next up, guys, we have Guts. I'm going to drop Guts in the B tier as well. He is I think he's still the best bleed unit in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Very, very good unit, guys. Highly recommend you guys pick this man up. Next up, guys, we got Naruto GRRs. Yeah, guys, I'm going to put the Narutos in the F tier, guys, mainly because his damage does go higher than Minato's, but his cost is so astronomically high, you really can't use him for any game mode, guys. That's why we got to drop him in the F tier. Next up, we got Naruto, guys. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm going to make a new tier, man. I'm going to make a new tier right here, guys, because I know I'm going to get a ton of hate, man, for this one right here, man. I know it, guys, but I'm sorry, guys. I have done the math. I have done a spreadsheet. If you guys want me to show you the spreadsheet, I can in a different video. I have done it in the past. But Naruto, guys, is no longer S tier. No longer S tier, guys. Nobody uses him for infinite mode leaderboard anymore. He's obsolete, guys. And you want to know why? We'll show you at the end of the video. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Next up, guys, we got Trunks. Trunks is a solid unit, guys. Definitely better than Goku God. But I don't think he has the same abilities as Luffy or Kakashi. I'm going to drop him in the B tier, slightly above Goku God and Kirito. Next up, guys, we got Sukuna. I'm going to drop Sukuna here in the B tier as well, boys. He does have some uses for story mode. He's better than all the units below him for story mode. But, again, guys, he's just not that great overall. He's going to be a hard pass for me. I do not think you should waste your gems on this man. Next up, guys, we got the Raigans. I'm going to probably drop the Raigans maybe in C tier, guys. Mainly because maybe some usage in story mode, but mainly for the drip. So don't really recommend you pick up a Raigan for damage-wise. Next up, guys, we got Ryuk. I'm going to put Ryuk up here in the S tier, guys, for sure. People don't understand, guys, Ryuk is way better than Light Yagami 6-star, guys. It is night and day. You got to get your boy Ryuk, man. In the A+ tier, guys, I'm putting Light Yagami, the best damage farm unit besides Ryuk in the game. Honestly, he might even be yeah, I'd probably say Ryuk has a slight edge. But yes, guys, Light Yagami is there. Also, Ryuk gets an edge because he's tradable, and you can trade him to new accounts to maximize the damage farming capability. That's another reason why Ryuk goes to the S tier. So there you go, guys. Next up, we got Itachi, guys. I believe Itachi is still meta for elemental mode, but I'm going to drop him in the A+ tier. He's very good for story mode as well. So I'll leave him there, but I just don't think he has as much clout as the units in the S tier, so I'm going to leave him there. And honestly, guys, I'm pretty sure Ryuk is more than meta for elemental mode, so it is what it is. Next up, guys, we got Sasuke. Sasuke is a solid unit, guys. I'm going to put him slightly above Naruto because I believe he is still meta for 2 paths mode and for you might be able to use him for infinite mode too, but I just think that there's a better unit, which we'll talk about later, to use. Next up, guys, we got Gojo. I'm going to drop Gojo. He's a decent time stop unit, but he's not the best. He has decent DPS overall. I'm going to drop him in the B tier, boys. He's not a loss, but just keep him in the 5-star if you guys want the meta unit. Kakazu Ultimate, guys, D tier. Not as bad as Naruto and Minato, but still pretty trash. Next up, guys, Perona. I'm going to get Perona as well in the D tier. She's a decent unit. She is, I believe, the only air stun unit in the game, which gives her a little bit of an advantage, so take note of that one. Asuna, guys, as well, I'm probably going to drop in the C tier. Decent for story mode. EXP 6-star, guys, I'm going to have to drop it in F tier, boys. It is kind of convenient to use for new players, but that's about it. Luffy, guys, definitely don't recommend getting Nightmare Luffy, but he is slightly better than everybody below it. Big Mom is actually a solid unit, guys. Definitely underrated. I'm going to probably put Big Mom maybe right about there. You could actually, I'm pretty sure you could probably use Big Mom in dungeon mode and story mode, and she has a very, very nice AoE count Oh, man, what the heck? Maid Waifu, guys. I'm going to actually put Maid Waifu in the C tier as well. Yeah, we'll do like that. All right, Dio, guys, is a meta unit. You got to use him. And his DPS, guys, is very, very high. So highly recommend you guys get Dio. And he's not that hard to trade for, like, the Dio 5 stars. So he's actually pretty easy to get nowadays. Mechanic, guys, not that great of a unit. D tier for sure. All right, guys. Apparently, a Devilman is actually meta for air mode. So I'm going to put him at the top of A tier. Because I think he still might be meta for air mode. So I'm going to leave him there. Definitely a very good unit, guys. Definitely recommend you check this man out. Laxus, guys, okay unit. I'm going to put him in the B tier. He has good damage. Luffy, same thing, guys. He's kind of like the budget version of Luffy 6-star. If you can't get Luffy 6-star for some reason, trade for this guy. Shave, guys, is absolute dog water. I'm actually going to put him in the F tier, boys. He is that bad. Like, he is single target and just not good at all, boys. Not good at all. Next up, guys, we got Naofumi. Naofumi is actually a pretty good unit for infinite mode. I'm going to drop it in the A tier just because it has a very, very high DPS. You can damage farm with it. You can go pretty far in infinite mode. Very nice AoE cone as well. So A tier for sure, guys. Let's see here, guys. Gray 6-star is actually going to be decent for story mode, dungeon mode, and I believe you could probably even use him in some challenge modes. So I'm going to leave him the A+ tier, guys. The boys or Eustace Kid is actually the highest DPS unit in the game. But, guys, I don't think he's currently used for any leaderboards, so I'm actually going to put him in the A+ tier, guys. He is the highest DPS unit in the game by far, though, like by pretty much double. Ullacor, guys, decent unit, but I'd say pass. I'll put Ullacor up there. Alright, Old Will, guys, decent unit as well. Good for drip. C tier. I'll probably put him in the C tier. The box, guys, C tier as well. Decent unit, but not like meta or anything. Aokiji 6-star, guys, I'm gonna put him in the A tier. Reason being, he does have a very good DPS, etc. But, guys, I just don't feel like you should use him because of his freezing thing. It really messes up with the time stop. So that basically guarantees it so he's not a meta unit. Alright, the box, guys, I'm going to put him in the A tier, guys, just because he's literally free, guys. People give him away for free, and if you're a new player, he is OP for new player damage farming. So make sure you guys get him, and you'll literally get a jump start in your ASD career. Next up, guys, we got Bright Reaper. Bright Reaper's max damage, guys, is only 40,000 before Irwin buff. So that's actually pretty dang bad, but it's good enough to land him in the C tier, guys. And of course, guys, we got Madara, the new meta unit for leaderboards on All-Star Tower Defense. If you guys want to get that Hashirama. So there you go, guys. There is the new 6-star tier list. Let me know what I got wrong. Again, guys, this is my opinion, but let me know what you think I could change in the next one in the comments down below. And I'll try to answer everybody's complaints, etc. down there. So make sure you guys comment and drop a like. Blast out. Yo, peace. All right, back.